Yo guys, what's up? It's WarSpirit, and today I want to showcase to you guys a little bit of the Nexus multiplayer mod for Crysis 2. This is some gameplay here from an open beta that we ran last night, and I just want to say first of all thanks to everyone who came and participated in this. It just was awesome playing with so many people and testing this mod out, and the great positive comments we got from you guys was just brilliant, and it felt awesome knowing that people actually liked the work that we had done. The rest of you who weren't at the open beta test might be wondering what exactly is the Nexus mod for Crysis 2. Well, it's basically just a multiplayer mod aimed to create some faster paced gameplay for Crysis 2, fix as many bugs as we possibly can, and yeah, include a bunch of new features as you might be able to spot in this video so far. We've got a little team working on this project. The team is awesome, and everyone in it so far who's working on this project has been awesome and really helpful and really great, so we're getting there, and this was the first time that we actually released a downloadable version of the mod to the public, and people seem to really like it, which made me and the other people working on this mod very happy, and that's just the great feedback is what I like to hear. So some features of the mod you could probably see from this video are, well, you can see that I'm sprinting a lot faster than usual. That's one way that we sped up the gameplay, is make people move faster. You might have seen some of my other teaser videos about the Nexus mod. On the teaser videos we showcased that we had new weapon attachments, and we also had new nanosuits, which you can see pretty clearly there, and like you can see the glowing. We've got two teams, the Cell Ops and the US Marines. US Marines are the guys in yellow and the Cell Ops are the guys in blue. So they've got new nanosuits. They're called Nexus nanosuits. They're faster and they're stronger, so basically they can kick cars pretty damn far. That's where they get their stronger aspect from. You can see in armor mode the Marines glow sort of yellow colour and the Cell guys glow sort of blue coloured. Here you can see that we also have the FY71 included in the mod for everyone. Even if you don't have the DLC, you get to use the FY71. And on this FY71 we can see one of the new scopes designed by Dr. Millsy. This is called the XR21 scope, and it's pretty awesome on your FY71. The map being played here is from my Ignition map pack. It's actually a reworked version of one of the maps that I made for the Ignition map pack. It's called Central Park, and basically I expanded the map and placed all these weapons. The gameplay for this map is based off of like Crysis War style of gameplay, where you spawn with only a pistol and you have to run around the map, find a weapon that you like and are comfortable with, and basically run with that and get some kills and stuff and play the mode. Obviously the customized equipment stuff is still there, so you can choose like what suit modules and stuff you want for playing on this particular map. The default maps are all still there as well, so on those maps you get to create whichever class you like, and obviously you don't spawn with a pistol, you spawn with your actual custom loadout that you made. We've also got a bunch of new default classes. We're trying to make them as varied as possible and to include as many of the new attachments as possible, and I don't know, try and suit as many different playstyles as we can. The default classes also get the added bonus of coming with an extra module, and that is Air Stomp. So if you use one of the default classes you get Air Stomp as well, so all default classes have Air Stomp, which is pretty cool. Another thing that we used for inspiration was Crysis 3. As you can see, if you look at my energy bar right now, sprinting and power jumping does not consume energy. Also, when you're in armor mode, the only time your armor energy is drained is when you get shot at or you take damage, something like that. So the main consumption of energy is in fact stealth, and I feel it's pretty balanced. You'll see that we're moving really fast here, so in Crysis 2 when you stealth up you move at the same speed as when you're in power mode, which isn't really right in my opinion, because power mode is meant to make you faster. Stealth mode is not. Stealth is meant to make you stealth. So for our mod we slowed down stealth a little bit compared to power mode. Obviously it's still a lot faster than what it is in standard Crysis 2 gameplay, but it is slower than when you're in power mode, so this encourages people to run around in power mode if they want to get places faster, rather than stealthing up and like slowing down their speed a little bit. Same as armor mode. Armor mode slows you down. There's a few other things we've done just to improve the gameplay in Crysis 2. We've repositioned the weapons on your screen so they're smaller and not so in your face. Like in Crysis 2 you can see that the weapons like take up half your screen, blocking a lot of your vision, and so we shrunk them down a little bit pretty much. Some other stuff we've added, as you might be able to hear there, was the female voice for the nanosuit from Crysis 1. She's totally sexy, and we wanted her to make a return to Crysis 2, so we made it happen. So we got her back, and here we have me getting a max suit and getting all excited because we have changed that you need 10 kills instead of 7 to get a max suit, and with that we have increased like the armor or health of the max suit, and we've also increased some attributes of the Ceph gunship as well. Ceph gunship is now also 10, but unfortunately I totally failed at max suiting it up here and got wiped out by these 2 guys, or 3 guys maybe down there. We had to remove orbital strikes from all the default maps because you PC players of Crysis 2 will know why orbital strikes are no use in Crysis 2. They just basically cause a lot of lag and really ruin the gameplay, and like sometimes freeze servers and crash servers, so we just removed them entirely, replaced them with radar jammers, and no one seemed to mind. Like, it's not like you're missing out on anything like that massive. Nanosuit jammers are just as good and just as useful on the default maps. So we've got a new nanovision. It's not called nanovision anymore, it's called thermal vision, and it's only able to be accessed while you're in visor mode. This is another feature that we took from Crysis 3. Multiplayer, that is. I'm pretty sure in single player you can still use nanovision no matter what mode you're in. So basically if you go in visor mode, you'll be able to activate thermal vision, and thermal vision is basically a heat sensor sort of thing. It'll pick up enemy nanosuits and fires and stuff across the map, and it'll display them red on your screen, and you'll be able to tag them from your visor, which is pretty useful. Obviously blind spot still counters this, so blind spot is pretty useful. Giving tips away from my mod already, but still I think thermal vision is a really good addition to it. And like, I never use nanovision, but I've actually been using thermal vision. It is pretty useful. Like, you can see like which enemies are able to be tagged. Like, you go into visor and hit up thermal vision, and you're like, okay, there's a guy, let's tag him. There's a guy, let's tag him. There's a guy there, but we can't tag him. He's sort of faded out, so there's no point even like trying to look at him and attempting to tag him. He can't be tagged. He clearly has blind spot on, so that's cool. A couple of major bug fixes that are in the mod that most of you probably have heard about is we fixed the Scar laser bug. We have fixed the Scarab smoke bug, where the gun would smoke like and block out all your field of view. Smoke coming out the end of your gun, you couldn't see what you're shooting at. We fixed that. We fixed the Grendel single shot and silencer, where normally in that combo, like, the silencer didn't seem to have any effect. Your gun would still make really loud sounds, so now it doesn't make that sound. We fixed the bugs with suit modules getting reset by just unlocking level 3 of all suit modules and for everyone, so now everyone, no matter if you use those suit modules or not, has access to the 3rd level of those. What else have we fixed? We fixed quite a lot of stuff basically, and you'll play the mod and you'll feel that like, you don't get pissed off playing this mod. Like, there's nothing, like, you're not gonna die because of some stupid bug or some little silly thing that messed up or something like that. And I don't know, like, the times we've been testing it, like, we tested it in alpha, we tested it in closed beta, and then we tested it in open beta, and all the time we feel that the gameplay is just getting smoother and smoother, and we've still got a few things to work on. We have found a few bugs in our testing, so we've got a note of them which we can fix, which is good. So that's why we need to test, really, is to make sure we've got all the bugs down and make sure we've got them all fixed. Other plans that we have for the mod, basically I've still got a lot of work to do regarding custom maps for the mod. I've so far only completed this map here that you can see. This is my Central Park from the Ignition map pack. I plan to expand and recreate the other maps from my Ignition map pack and include weapons on each of them spread across the map, and just fix bugs that they had that we discovered post-release, and make sure those maps are just as awesome as this one. This one is one of my favourite maps. The default maps, which are still playable in this mod, we have changed the lighting and atmospheres of some of those, so that like some maps that you may have played that were dark are now sort of in daylight, and some maps that were in daylight are now at nighttime, set at nighttime, which is pretty cool, and we still have more of those to do and to test. So we don't really have an expected release date. We're just trying to make it as awesome as possible and try and get it finished before Crysis 3 comes out, so we can get maybe a month or so playing this. And if Crysis 3 really sucks ass, then we can all come back to this and enjoy some more of this. So thanks for watching, guys, and stay tuned for more updates on the Nexus mod. Just let me know what you thought about the gameplay in the comments, guys, from this video, and cool, I'll see you later.